Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, October 17th of 2024. I'm Giovanni Benacourt, and this is a recording previous to the USA session open. All right, so let's take a look at what has happened this week so far in the markets. Let's begin with the indices, which right now they are making a comeback after having a couple of days. Past few days, Wednesday and Tuesday, trending lower. The market has seemed to find a bottom right around the level of 20,280-ish. That's what it has rebounded off today, which is a second level of support that I have placed here. Let me just take it out of the way. So, all right. So we're seeing that the market is just making a comeback. Obviously, we have some companies that have come out, posting better than expected earnings, such as Taiwan Semiconductor. So they came out yesterday and really bolstered the tech giant, the indices, the Nasdaq. So we're in a recovery mode in this scenario. Obviously, the S&P 500 and the Dow has made all-time highs. So I'm going to speculate that the market today, bringing this momentum from the London session as the USA opens up, obviously will overspill. That will be what will be speculated. I mean, things are also go south and just go against this short-term trend that we're seeing. So for right now, I'm going to be setting that target of that first target of 20,800, and then we have that all-time high of 20,982, which I doubt it'll be met this week, perhaps next week, since we are in the earnings seasons anyhow. And then we have here the S&P that is also beginning to make a speculation, and we're going to be making obviously another high. So 6,000 is going to be that nice target for later on in the next week, perhaps. For today, 5950 jumps right at me. So going long with the equities. Then we have the Dow. That's also in all-time high territories, making new highs. So 43,600 and change is going to be our target. Most likely that will be met today, and perhaps even more. But obviously we could take that with a grain of salt, because it could obviously do a pullback, a little correction. And now we have the Mr. Russell, flipped right above that level of resistance. So let's bring the chart together and see where is the all-time high. So here it is. Ooh, and let's just put it right there. So boom, let's raise our level of support, which is going to be right around this area as I'm looking in the back, 22,650. You see this area here, this cluster of volume, boom, 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 this right here. Okay, that tells me that could be a nice level of support for the Russell. So yeah, being bullish, going with the trend, buy the all four of them. Okay, now take a look at crude oil. So crude oil, it has been last four sessions in the red, fluctuating to the downside. Obviously, the whole scenario about Israel attacking Iran's oil infrastructure, energy infrastructure isn't going to be happening, so they say. So we are going to have the EIA energy report coming out, so that could also imply some volatility. Now, we did open with a strong gap down, okay, in crude oil. That implies obviously continued pressure to the downside. So let's see, $69 being little odd number right here. It could be that first level of support for it, but as the day progresses, we are below the 50, so that implies momentum, bearish momentum being picked up. So go with the trend. I mean, we will have to close. I mean, we did kind of close that gap already, and it turned. So that tells you that that there's still lots of pressure for crude oil to come back and swing up even higher. So for now, since obviously also demand hasn't been picked up by China, and obviously because their demand might be being met by Russia somehow. So I'm still speculating another leg down. So look for shorts. Nat Gas is right also like the crude oil, but with a little bit more about stronger fluctuation. So let's lower our level of support to that 200-day moving average. Perhaps today Nat Gas will do a correction into the middle of yesterday's range initially, or towards the 50-day moving average as the day progresses. Let's see that be the case. Gold, 2,700, baby, 2,700 is around the corner. So gold is lustering, is shining. It is a safe haven asset. Okay, so how much will it raise? Will it go? So I have here my levels for you already set there. So we have the first level, the first resistance at 2690, then the second one 2700. So let's see if today will be the case. I mean, right now, gold is pulling back, short pullback. So let's see if that will be enough for it, or will it come down and just bounce off our channel line here that's been created. We'll do this right here and just continue to move, or we'll continue to just fluctuate, come to our level of support and go higher, or will it continue to pull back, validate our support and then do a pullback and then continue lower, or will it stop here and now begin to trend higher, do a pullback, and then move higher? Let's see what will happen with gold in different scenarios here. For gold, let's take a look at silver. Silver, baby. All right, silver. Silver is doing more of the same. Okay, yesterday it did fluctuated and it closed above. It was doing a coughing of congestion, just equal highs, equal lows. So you could tell here, boom, all week long. And then yesterday it did pop its head above that, right? Okay. But today it is just being plain. It's flat. It's flattish today. This is some sort of perhaps just repositioning. It is bouncing off the 20-day moving average. So therefore, I am going to favor it longs. Then we have copper. So copper is also making a comeback. Well, it was. So, but copper has a little bit different story. Obviously, we have had red days, green days, red days, green day yesterday. Today is red day. So since we are below the 50-pointer marker on the RSI, and the 200-day moving average is just creeping up, we could probably speculate that perhaps copper will do another leg down towards the lower Bollinger Band and find support by the 200-day moving average, and then just rebound and do a reversal here. Then Bitcoin, 67K. Bitcoin has, boom, it's going higher. So let's see, it is doing some sort of a short pullback as we speak. Then we do have a previous level of, let me just erase this real quick. Okay. So we have here in the Bitcoin area, so 68,175 is resistance, which yesterday it set above it. It didn't break it, violated. So I'm leaving it there. Then we have the first support right around 63,274, and that's the 200-day moving average also on there. So that's one. It's gonna stay there. But you know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Do 65,000 as my first level of support, and then use a 200-day moving average as my second level of support. We're gonna remain with the target is 70,000. 70,000. When we get there, it'll get there. But when, that's the whole idea. Then we have the euro. The euro, it's right on. It's just continues to plunder you. It's on a continuous slide, slope. All right. So just as the same as you see on an uptrend, a nice 45-degree angle, 45-degree angle. Now we have a negative angle to the downside. So we are definitely in a downtrend. We are right now bouncing off that level of support that is placed there. So that second level of support, 108, is going to be also crucial. We are in the oversold territory for the euro. Obviously, that the 25 basis points rate cut from the ECB brought that puppy down. So keep that in mind. All right. Then we have the pound order. The pound also has pulled back from its high that made 134 last month, and then boom, we are below our level of support. So we need to bring that to 129,500. So they just bring that puppy there to 129,500, and the second support is right below it, 129 ish. Round number, lower Bollinger Band. The resistance is going to be that 50-day moving average for it. Okay. And then we're going to have the second resistance, which is going to be 131,500, around that area. Okay. Then we have the dollar index that has really just the complete opposite, and this is the angle that I'm talking to you about. The 45-degree angle. Look of this Moji or this Dojis. The market just boom has exploded to the upside. It made a nice recovery all the way down from 100. And that was basically at the end of September, and from here all this month has rallied to the upside. So therefore, more momentum to the upside, more should be there. Now I'm gonna use the top Bollinger Band, but we are having that pressure, some of that resistance here at the 200-day moving average. So keep that in mind as it progresses above that 200-day moving average. We'll see more pressure, definitely on the euro, also on the metals. So keep that in mind. All right, that's it for me today. Have a great trading day. I'll see you tomorrow.